Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the new trading week. It should be a interesting week this week, obviously with the FOMC on Wednesday. So yes, let's go and look at those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. So yeah, Bitcoin on the 4-hour, we are basically below this. We're below this resistance area, as we can see. A very nice looking ascending triangle bull flag on this daily chart that we meant to be on the 4-hour, but yeah, on the 4-hour you can still see it on the 4-hour, a nice ascending looking triangle bull flag forming after a move up. So could this give us the next leg up? It most certainly could. However, we do know we are getting driven by macro, but we'll draw a relatively target for it. But yeah, that should take us basically up to and potentially above our next level of 22,000. So yeah, that is the next level. If we can do that, if we can get this break to the upside, we are waiting to see what happens with stock markets. They are easing off towards support. So not much happened with these futures markets yet, but obviously when the cash markets open, the US opens, we should see what this market decides it wants to do. Does it want to continue onwards and upwards, or is it going to come back and back test into this support a bit more? Obviously, if we lose the support and then lose this low, then well, yeah, I mean, then all this bullishness is basically all for nothing. It will look like we're just going to come back down towards the lows. So yeah, we've got to keep an eye on that. We do have some warning flags in the DXY. It is looking like it wants to take out this resistance area, and if it does, obviously then has resistance here and then this downward sloping support. But if it does get above this downward sloping support, then we could resistance, then we could see an acceleration, another leg up to the upside to new highs around 16, 17, and that would not be good. Would certainly not be good for risk assets. But we can obviously turn around and get rejected where we are now, this next level of resistance or this next level, and these two may coincide. Obviously depending what point in time we reach that. So we could end up with pretty substantial resistance around here. If we kind of just grind sideways a bit, and that could send us down below, and then ultimately we'll be looking for to try and get down towards the 105, 106 level, this support level here. If we want to look at this on the weekly, you can see, let's sort this out. On the weekly, you can see we did top pretty much here on a we obviously wicked higher there, but this top candle here was a weekly 9, so obviously that could give us 4 to 7 weeks of reversal, which would be good, of pullback. Would that turn into a reversal and then we actually continue down? We'll have to see. If you want to look at the monthly as well, monthly, you can see this is a pretty aggressive move up, and now looking at this is a bit of an indecisive candle that is obviously closing for this month, a doji candle, which then could indicate obviously a reversal. So yeah, we've got that. And also, if you want to go and look at stocks, S&P on the monthly, you can see we pretty much reversed on a monthly 9 here as well. So could that give us 4 to 9 or 4 to 7 months reversal to the upside? It certainly could, and that could obviously then take us into a new bull market, take us to new highs. So yeah, we are at a point where we could be turning things around. However, obviously we'll have to see how it goes. I think the main pattern I'm looking at in stock markets is this descending trend line here. I know obviously it's part of an ascending boiling wedge, but we obviously want to be coming up, breaking through this, and then going back to basically recent all-time highs, and then yeah, with the good times will commence. And the 10-year also pretty aggressively moving up here, as you can see. So we've not really had just straight up aggressive moves like this forever. So is this going to have a major pullback this yield? Hopefully, and that will obviously give us a decent rally in bonds. What else? Yeah, the Ethereum USD pairing. It tested pretty much into the lower side of the support zone and bounced off that nicely. So yeah, we could be seeing this next leg up towards 1800, and the Ethereum Satoshi pairing also looking good, bouncing up from this support area. And if it basically fully and formally confirms price above it, as in fully broken it, then yeah, next targets are practically the range high. I know we have, if we go to the weekly here, I know we have certain parts of price action, as you can see, that have been above it, but realistically this level of resistance we've got drawn in here, which is the next level of resistance, is pretty much the range high. So we break above there, we are in a blue skies breakout, and then, well, I say blue skies, obviously it's not, we've been higher here, but obviously compared to where we are recently, but yeah, this could be a massive accumulation, and then things will get pretty wild for Ethereum in that scenario. So yeah, potentially that on the cards as well. Is that enough bullishness for today? Let's look at stochastics. I'm sure in the short and medium term, short term at least, they're going to be downward sloping, which 4 hours you can see is pointing to the downside. 12-hour again looking like it wants to get a bit of downside momentum here, movement going. Daily has crossed over to the downside, but then buy daily, extremely strong read. 3 daily, extremely good read. 5 days, a good read. Weekly is a good read. And this monthly, bi-weekly, turning up from a very low level, and then the monthly, as we can see, which we will get a close on this today, so we can see where this ticks out after the close today. So yeah, medium term is looking downside pointed, so at best we're hoping for just sideways. We could obviously play some downside. At best we are looking for sideways. If we do just trade down into the support area, I mean, we can come as low as around 19,000. Well, it's 19,600, I've got it. Probably 19,700 would be the line in the sand where I think everyone would just start to dump, and then would come back down towards 8.5 and then potentially break it. But plenty of room to trade sideways between here and obviously the downside of this support zone. So that could be what we have for a couple of days, and then obviously it's Wednesday, then it's FOMC, and then we either obviously break down or break up. That will probably be what happens this week, but we shall see. That is it, guys. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.